What is up, everybody? It's your girl JJBEATS here, and today we'll be doing a review on cheese dip. That is right, a cheese dip reviews. I thought this was Cheese Whiz, but I was incorrect. So, do you guys want the nutritional information? It says it's great for nachos, vegetables. You put vegetables on? I guess you do. Pretzels and potatoes. Wait, there's microwave directions. Transfer content of jars to a microwavable container. Microwave on high for 3 minutes or until. Oh, that's probably how I had to make the cheese. Oh, that's why I struggled. Okay. 3 minutes 30 every 30 seconds. If heating 1/4 cup or like one, I did the whole thing like the other day. Microwave at 15-second intervals for up to a minute. Use caution to avoid burns. For refrigerate after opening. Oh, that's why we didn't have to refrigerate it the one time. Okay, so my review. Should you have it non-refrigerated or refrigerated? Well, depends. I think refrigeration works if you have stuff like ham, which is what we're gonna be putting. We have Spam, the generic one, because we can't afford real ones. Anywho, and then cheese. So then you have to freeze it that way. Oh wait, hold up. Double guarantee. Replace the product. Refund your money. Oh snap. Okay, so I don't know if the place I got this is super popular everywhere, but I know it's within my area. So I can't tell you which brand of this is. But it's cheese dip. Like Cheese Whiz, okay? So, let me see. So I did have it cold. It does taste good, but I feel like it's a lot harder to eat when it's cold than it is when it's warm. Like, if you're going to the beach, I think you should eat it warm. But if you're like eating at home, I think you should eat it cold, right? And so I had the Cheese Whiz at first. I tried it without the ham and with the ham. It's a lot more tastier with the ham. However, it does have a different type of feel to it. But anywho, let's get a live reaction right now, right? Because like earlier I tried it too cold. Make sure it's not too cold, because then it ends up hurting your teeth, right? Okay, so I'm trying it with chips, right? There's two different types of chips I think work, like the original potato ones or the tortilla. I think tortilla kind of works better because it has more crunch, but the potato chips are a good alternative. Let's try another bite. Totally not because I'm hungry though. Let's see this. This is not going in. Like, dang, this is hard. Anywho, I am literally trying to add some cheese. The problem is when it gets towards the bottom of the bowl, it's so hard to get. So you have to put it in like a bowl or something instead of eating straight from the container. But usually when you go out, like on a beach, all y'all are using like the container. So and I think that's a little bit rough because like everyone might have dirty hands or something. So it's like, I want everyone's fingers in it. I think the chip works best when it's halfway dipped and not fully dipped. I don't like doing fully dipped. My mom's the type to do a fully dipped, but I don't. I like having a little bit of like the original flavor, so it feels salty and creamy. So let me see. Okay, here's another one. Yeah, if you have too much cheese, if you put too much cheese on it, you mostly taste the cheese and it kind of ruins the vibe unless you're really cheesy. This just reminds me of a very disturbing cheese story time, so I'm not gonna talk about it. Let's just say, if you're a messy cheese eater, do not eat in front of other people. I wasn't the messy one, but when I had it watched, I was like, that's disgusting. Anywho, so we're gonna go back to like halfway, no, actually a quarter way. Let's see how that tastes. I think you can get away with putting it only a quarter way in for the dip, or quarter or halfway. Definitely gets more of a taste of both worlds. I feel like with the quarter, you have to really see how big the chip is, see if you can get away or not. Yeah. There also is a problem where after a certain point, the cheese dip, nom 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 nom, the cheese dip gets hard, like crusty like. It might be because I didn't put it back in the fridge, right? And that part is kind of not it. Like, it's a lot better just to kind of eat it day of, like not the whole thing by yourself obviously, but like the more time it's in there, the weirder texture is gonna get. Okay, let's see, anything else? Okay, we got texture, right? Texture, taste, overall taste. That's correct. I don't think we really discussed the taste. Let me see. Overall taste. I think when it's cold, you get more taste out of it versus when it's like warm or hot, right? Honestly, I don't really think Cheese Whiz is all that great when it's super hot, unless you have stuff like tomatoes and, like, you know, to make like a cheese sauce, like the Mexican cheese sauce, like to add the spice and stuff like that. Yeah, that's what I think. Let's see what else. It's a good, like, I feel like it could serve as like just the cheese itself with chips, could serve as like either an appetizer or even a meal if you're not the type to eat a lot. And then you could have it as a topping too. I did see my mom, so I gave some to my mom earlier. She really liked eating it with tater tots. But I think it's better with chips. I don't really like putting it on like potatoes. Maybe like a potato if it had sour cream and bacon. But on its own, not really. Anything else? Honestly, with Cheese Whiz, I think it really depends on how you try to mix and match it. Like, there is the really, like, if you like cheese or only like cheese on pizza, I feel like this would Yeah, no, if you're the type to only like cheese on pizza, this is not for you. But if you like cheese overall, like cheese queso over salsa, this is basically what you could get instead of going and getting it at the store, like a taco store or whatever. I think it would give you pretty much the same vibe as like a Taco Bell queso cup. It is better than a Wendy's queso cup. I think Taco Bell does it better than Wendy's. But I think this is overall the better option to do overall. I prefer queso over the melted stringy cheese. I prefer queso too. I don't really like stringy cheese unless it's like a spinach artichoke dip and you put cheese after to get the stringy cheese. It works there. But yeah, honestly, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it's not the worst thing out in the world either. Like, yeah, there's not really much. Like, what's the best way to describe it? The cheese on its own. I like to dip my food in my cheese. Like, I feel like you shouldn't just use it for just the meal on its own. Like, I understand I'll use that sauce type of thing, but some people actually do just use just cheese, right? I think it works when it's just chips, but when it's like when it's like potatoes and stuff, it probably vibes. When it's on bread, I don't think, my mom does it with bread. I don't think that works for me in my opinion. But it was pretty okay. Like, it filled me up to an extent. Like, I was hungry. And I think I could go the rest of the night without eating. I also don't recommend you eating this before bed. It does make you feel bloated in a way. Like, whew. Like, it really puts it puts like quite the package to your stomach. Like, it just really feels like not churning, but like it's gonna mess with your digestive system type of thing. I'm not lactose intolerant or anything, but I just think it's a bit too much, man. I like nachos and cheese or something like that. Yeah, like nachos and cheese is a good combination. So like potato chips or the Tostitos chips, those work. But on its own, I wouldn't eat too much. Honestly, you really should not be eating so much cheese. But if you're a cheese lover, you're gonna like cheese dip. And with that being said, I think we wrap up our cheesy adventure for today. So with that being said, this is JJBEATS with her first view review. I give cheese dip a 6 out of 10. And with that being said, before I wrap up, I want to give a shout out to my donors so far. For example, Abi-san, for making challenges to make the live streams more exciting, as well as Soul for sending us our first throne. I don't know if it's a food one or if it's something else. If it's food, maybe you guys would be interested in seeing another one, like a mystery box unwrapping, and we eat it there. But yeah, that's all from me. With that being said, this is JJBEATS signing out. Make sure to watch the next video. Bye bye.